Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can see my screen right now. Okay, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Okay, let's see whether am I live or not. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Is it quite soft or something? You can put into the chat. All right, is it quite soft? Is it quite soft? Okay, let me try one more. Okay, testing, testing. I think it should be okay. And not soft, right? Okay, good. All right. Okay, thank you very much for joining. Um, I'm be I'm doing a little bit. I'm doing a little bit of. I'm adding some window into the charts into the screen so that you can see a little bit more as well. Okay. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah. Let me just double check is everything is okay. All right. I think it's everything is working fine, just fine. The quality should be okay as well. All right. So how is everyone? You can type the chat in the chat box. I can read it out because I have another small screen that reading all the chat as well. Okay, today we have is the volume soft? That's why I'm asking. That's what I asking because I am a little bit concerned ish. Um, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Wait, testing, testing. Um, Nobody C1. Is my voice very soft? Let me find a way. I'm really, really noob in this. Testing, 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 testing. No, it will be echo. It will be echo. Okay. All right. How about now? Better? Or at least they can hear me. If you can hear me, let it be ready. Okay. I'm gonna start. I think okay now. I think it's okay now. Testing. Okay. I know why. I know why. Hang on. Okay. Testing. 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 Test. Testing. Okay. Let's start, guys. I think it should be okay now. Yeah. There's always something for new things to learn now. Okay. That's don't use YouTube. Don't use YouTube. That's why I don't really like to use in YouTube. Use in kick.com. Okay, good afternoon. All right, let's start already. So what is happening in the market? The market is as usual, right? Because they went down a lot in last Friday, and they are just using a normal Monday to the push to the upside. Okay. All right. So I think maybe I'm going to stream for maybe an hour. All right. Yeah. So we will go through. We will go through a few of them. All right. We'll go through a few of them and maybe see whether we can do some live trading also or not. Okay. Yeah. So there is a new small window. All right. There's a small window that I put it in. Is a basically it's another screen that I'm using for boom map, right? So you can see the boom map. It is pretty much the market is going up a lot, right? Especially around here. I hope you can see my mouse. Let's see whether I can see my mouse there or not. Let me see. Yeah, cursor. Yeah, I think as you look on my the black small screen. All right, you see there was around like 23250 down there. They have a lot of a lot of new position coming in, right? So that was kind of like I think it's holding the price from going lower. All right, so I think this is what is happening right now. So I think going forward, yeah, I think going forward, this level will be a very important support level. Okay, so now, and you see from the recent, recent few minutes ago, you can see there's a lot of small red bubbles showing up, right? So these red bubbles are basically they are, put it this way, they are a seller that trying to push the price lower, right? So we also have to agree with the fact that there are some selling coming in already. Okay, there are some selling coming in already, so that's the reason why market is that's the reason why market is not going higher anymore. All right, so they are kind of like going sideways-ish. Okay, they're kind of going sideways at the moment. That's the reason why. Okay. Okay, so that's the reason why they are going sideways at this moment. So market is I think waiting for for UK session opening. In my opinion, UK session will open at 4 o'clock. All right, so this on the US market. All right, then talk a little bit on the this gold. Okay, hang on. Let me call my guys up. See how. Okay. So let's talk about gold here a bit. Okay, just give me a minute. All right, gold, right? All right. Basically, gold, in my opinion, they are at a very strong resistance at this moment here. Okay, you can see here from what I can analyze here is that, all right, we have a good swing to the downside. Okay, good swing to the downside, and you can see the price is refusing to go lower from there. Okay, hang on, let me do some drawing here. Maybe I put some drawing to make it look better. So all right, so we have a very nice slow push to the upside. Okay, so you see this is on the downside. Okay, let's talk a little bit on the upside here, right? On gold, yeah, let's talk a little bit on the upside here. So this is the resistance here. So maybe I will just put a color. Okay, so we have a support and resistance going on here. So whenever the market really want to break up, normally they will try to break up in the wave. So let's say the market, want to break up immediately like this. This is not a kind of good breakout system or breakout structure, because whenever the market have a proper breakout, most of the time, right, they will break in waves. So for example, like one time they will break up, they will go a while, they will then they will go around, and eventually they will break up. All right, so if you talk about like sustainable breakout, yeah, which is the number one and which is the number two, which one is more sustainable? Okay, so I would say number 2 is more sustainable. All right. So whenever you see a quick breakout, like or out of a sudden no reason market just go up, don't fall for that. Okay, because this is not a proper or properly bid up position. All right. So most of the time, this kind of breakout they never last. Okay, they were likely to pull back. And you can obviously see the information here already, right? You can even, like, no need to look far, you can see here, you see they break out here, right? They break out pretty fast within a few hours, right? They broke out. What happened? Market go all the way back down. Can you see that? So whoever thought that market, that time the breakout, right? Whoever thought that, hey, market is going up, right? I'm going to, I'm going to buy now. These people will end up being so-called being chopped up, right? Because after they bought, what happened? Market will likely to drift lower to stop their hunt. So the good breakout will always be, they have a lot of up and down, and eventually they will break out. So from what I'm seeing, Gold is trying to do is that actually Gold is trying to break out to the upside, right? 1 time, 2 time. Now this is the 3rd time already. Okay, so will it break out that time? Not 100% sure, but the chance of it pushing higher is really there. Okay, so what we should be looking at is that we can try to look into the buying gold position. All right, and of course this is not a trade recommendation, this is just my analysis. All right, I will look into the gold long position and try to follow slowly. Okay, because even in all the breakout, right, they never break out immediately. So what happened? They also have a very big chance, right? They also can go back down. Okay, so we have to think about the potential risk against the potential reward. Okay, we cannot just think about the reward alone. All right, we have to think of the risk first, then we can talk about the reward. All right. So this is what is happening on gold. I think going forward, gold are likely to be bullish. Okay. One of the things that I really want to bring up today is that whenever you do the analysis, don't just look at the technical. All right, don't just look at the technical. It's one of the reason is technical don't really drive the market. Okay. Technical don't really drive the market, and the fundamental are the one that are driving the market actually. All right, so why gold have a very big very big pullback last weeks? All right, why? Where is very big was one last week? One was the last Fed decision. All right, and Powell speech. All right, so I want to show you some items, right? So it was on the last time was on the 18th of March, right? Remember, it was on 18th of March. Powell speak about they hold their rate steady, right? They will hold the rate steady, and what happened was that they not only holding the rate steady, he also talking about the they released a dot plot. Remember, they released a dot plot. So all these kind of things happen on that day, right? So it was on 18th of March, okay? It was 18th of March. So it was basically here, all right? So it was basically here. Let me just find the, okay, there we go. So this is the 18th of March actually, right? You see that? So like I said, like I always said, market is always triggered most of the time by catalysts. All right, mostly in headline, events, policy. Either one of them. All right. So you see that. So this on the 18th, whenever the Powell pitched that, right, since then market is going down actually. Why? Because he was talking about potential of holding the rate, or even maybe he may be raising the rate. Okay, at least they're holding the rate. You see, since then the market really drop all the way down. So why? Because of course gold is very relative to very sensitive to liquidity, right? So Powell talking about he will be tightening, right, or at least not loosening the liquidity, right? So this where the all the selling coming. All right, so that was the thing. All right, so they have a power so-called power shoot the go down, right? Then since the market is kind of like now from here, market is kind of recovering. Okay, so why the market is recovering in this few, I would say few hours ago, because there is a one additional news coming out that, you know, Powell may be cutting the rate by end of the year. So it's like there is a new information that come into the market. So whenever the new information, new data, you know, all this kind of thing come in, the market will try to reprice or digest this information. Okay, so now the market is like Powell speak about the not cutting the rate, right? So the market go all the way down, right? So now somebody or a bank is speculating Powell might be cutting the rate soon. Okay, all right. Okay, Powell might be cutting the rate soon. So that's the reason why the market is kind of going back up. So why am I saying all this thing? Because there is something, right? Today, Powell will be speaking. All right. So I think whatever the bank was speculating, whether Powell will cut or not, all this kind of thing, he should clarify today. Okay. So I think this is where the market is something that we need to look into. So will it be will it be a likely to go up higher, or those things is definitely something to do with Powell. All right, so please be aware of that. So tonight we have a Powell speeches. So since we are talking about news, right? So this week, all right, we have actually quite a lot of big news coming up, right? We have tonight we have Powell speeches, which is gonna be very important. All right. Then we will be having like for tomorrow we have a job opening data, right? And Wednesday, just give me a minute. Okay. So for Wednesday, we have advanced non-farm payroll, and most importantly, on Friday we have we have a non-farm payroll. So basically, this whole week, guys, is very important. All right, and of course, it will start with Powell's speech. All right, so this is what we have to look into that. All right. Other than that, let's take a look on a bit on the financial news, all those stuff. Right. I kind of like this website. All right, if you really want it, I mean, you can do a free one. If you really want up to date, right, really on the dot, you need to pay for it, right? It's up to you. All right, so it's some of them are not bad in my opinion. So at least they will give you a, even if some of them are delayed, right? They will give you a, they will give you this kind of information. You see, like you see the Japanese deputy cabinet minister hearing speculated move in the forest are rising. All this kind of thing. Actually, they are just trying to try to move the market without doing nothing much, right? So anyway, it's good to know. Okay, it's good to know. So it's like there's some news on BOJ. Now they are actually waking up. Right, BOJ is a Bank of Japan. Right, basically they're all waking up because of the all these, the Japanese yen is totally weak, right? So that's the reason why. Okay, all right. So these are news, right? So these are the one that we can expect. Okay, gold, right? Like I said, I think they're trying to push. We are at the support level. Sorry, for this case, resistance level, and I kind of believe that we're likely to go up a little bit higher. All right, so let's see how it's go. If let's say it's in the pulling back stage, I think we should wait at some support, right, to buy back in. All right, so let's wait it out. Like maybe I draw it out here. So this will be a good support and potentially will go up higher. All right, then they will do something like this. All right, so let's see whether this kind of projection can work or not. All right. Okay, let's talk about QQQ. QQQ in the start, I already mentioned that already. All right, QQQ is basically it's kind of bullish, right? They are really pushing to the up move, and I think what's gonna happen to QQQ is I think they're going to go up higher. So I think we should only look for a long-ish position, right? And yeah, I think we should only look for a long position. I will be of yeah, we have quite a bit of buyings are come back in. All right, so I think we should look for some long position only. All right, so maybe we should wait for some sort of pullback, minor pullback at least. Then we will look for a long, maybe possibly come back to, let's see whether, wow, just now they go back to all the way here. That was a good run actually. I think market is going to go higher. All right, so now the question is, should we chase or not? May not be like to chase, but it's still on the buy side only. All right, so as of now, I'm expecting of the push to the upside. So the question is, you want to chase or you want to wait? That's all. All right, I think market will likely to drift a little bit higher and higher in my opinion. I would not like to sell it. Yeah. Okay. So sometime in trading, right, the most difficult part is waiting, right? So, you know, I think we'll wait it out a little bit. I think the screen is quite clear this time around as well. Okay, I hope. Yeah, talking about YouTube and this kick. I have learned that the kick is faster in a way. So yeah. One of the good level that we can look into long is somewhere around here. All right, another one we can look into long is somewhere around here. There we go. Okay, so sometime of course market doesn't wait for you, just shoot up. I mean too bad then in this case. I would prefer to shake them out a little bit. Is it possible? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So since we are waiting, I can explain about the volume. So you see on the you look at the blue. You look at this black screen. Okay, which is a bookmap screen that I'm using. Okay, you see here, right, is somewhere around 11 o'clock this morning, right, early afternoon. You can see there was a around 4 to 5 blue bubbles show up, right? Can you see that? This is on the line chart, right? You see on the blue bubble show up. So basically, what they are trying to show is that there was a aggressive buying coming in. So that it's mean like there's a new position hitting the tape. That's why I call it hitting the tape. I mean, new additional buyings are coming in. Okay, so they don't really necessarily 100% say that it will go up or go down. All right, but of course, most of the time it is aggressiveness. Okay, because trading, you have to sometimes every buyout there's a seller. Remember, so it's like you need to a little bit balance your view. But most of the time, whenever you see something like this, it is a buyer. All right, so it's a buyer. So basically, it's to push the price higher. So you see here they have a very big volume coming in. See whether I can okay, I can show you by the data. You see there was 500 plus lot size coming in, 200, right? The last one is 1000 plus, right? So the market is, there's somebody is really aggressive in the market, right? Then they are expecting market to go, potentially going to go a lot higher. So this is where this is how I know that this is a very potential buying position. Okay, I hope I answer your question. If you got what I mean, I'm going to continue with the second part. Nobody C1, you got what I mean or not? Okay. So what is happening? So you have this knowledge now already, right? So we have this knowledge. Okay, somebody is super aggressive around this region. So the price is around 23250, correct? And 23250 to 23300 lah, put it this way. So it's around 50 points range, right? So what it's telling us is that somebody is really trying to buy in here, correct? Just now I already mentioned that already. So how can we play with this? So anything after that you are buying in, make sure you are thinking as like, okay, anytime the price can go back below or just to this 23250 level, take it as a premium, it's like a premium. So as long as the market never really strongly broke this 23250 level, all right, we still can say the bullishness is valid. You got what I mean. So if you're buying now, I mean, of course, market have a very high chance that the price can go back to 23250 level as well. Okay, so the better place for you to buy in is actually around 23250. So if you're buying now, you have to take in consideration that now is, let's say, 400, right? So basically you have a premium of 100 points. Okay, you got what I mean. So this is what is happening. So if you don't mind waiting, and if sometime the market will never fall back to this level, they will just go straight up. You got what I mean. If it goes straight up, you might miss the trade. So if you don't mind missing a trade, but if you really want to get in at a good price, wait at around 23250. Okay. Okay. So so it's at least do some waiting lah in trading. All right. So the market is about to open. All right. Yeah. I said I'm looking for a long, right? I'm looking for a long, but just trying to long at the better price. Okay, maybe I may miss the trade, but try my best to get in at a good price. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we wait lah. I am expecting price to go lower a little bit first, maybe before that, only after that we buy in. Okay, but still better look for a long only. For now. Oh, not yet. Not yet. The seer is not yet. Not yet. Later we go through lah. Seer is at the resistance already, right? You can see here, right? Seer is already at the resistance. So basically, is I think they have to fight. They have to fight it out. Okay, they have to fight it out. So seer is kind of like waiting mode. If you look at my bookmap screen, yeah, if you look at the bookmap screen, you can see that the market really have been trying their best to, you know, market really have been trying their best to, what we call it. Hang on, let me. Okay, the market have been really trying their best to sell it down. Can you see that? There's a lot of red color small dot. Okay, so red color small dot mean they are really trying to push the market lower. All right, so there's a attempt to sell it lower as well. Okay, that's why I want to prefer to wait. Okay, currently we are at the some support level ish, small first support lah, put it this way. Some support level ish. Okay. I will not really be interested in shorting at this moment. Okay, when we talk about shorting, yeah, selling, right? I think we will become more, I mean, more feasible if the price go back below 250. Okay, all right. So if without it, I think you can like look for a bit of bullish here, bullish there kind of condition. Okay. I think I will go for a small long, maybe a few points. All right. Let's see. The recent high is 412. All right, so let's see whether can goes to at least 406, this kind of stuff. Okay, just a small scalp here. I think they're gonna break up, right? So they're gonna hit my TP, right? So a little bit higher. There we go. There we go. Okay, I move my top up a little bit. Okay, I move my break even there. All right. Okay, somewhere around. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, TP hit. So we use. Do you guys manage to capture that also? Did you manage to capture that also, my friend? If you capture that, press W in the chat, bro. The W in the chat. Okay. I will go through. I will go through them. I will go through them. Okay. I will go through them. 1 minute. Okay. So one thing that I'm not really 100% like don't like to long so much is that you see we have a lot of cell coming in here. Can you see all the red small dots? So that means it's to show you that they are trying to sell down actually. So we have to be very cautious. Like I said, the better place for us to buy is somewhere around 23250. Okay, so like take it as a better ground. All right, take it as a better ground. Maybe I draw and show you guys box rectangle. So the good place for you to buy is this range. Okay, you see my box, this is a good place for you to buy. Currently they are trying their best to sell actually. All right, so when the market is trying to sell, careful lah, right? Careful with buying lah, right? And the best place and the most logical place is this box. All right, and of course at the same time, if the price go below this box, then we have another story ready. All right. Okay, so let's talk a little bit on the individual items. All right. Yep. I'm glad. You see now? You see after I took a TP, the price came down, right? So awareness is very important. Trading's awareness is very important. All right. Of course, everybody want to make money. All right. Then the market is always changing, right? So we have to keep on gauging whether is it real move or fake move or all this kind of thing. The best and the most logical one for you is that always start with the manageable lot size. Don't ever go for a big one. All right, because if you trade with the manageable lot size, your mind is a little bit clear. If you don't have if you trade very big at one time, you will think differently already. Okay, so let's talk about other items, right? Okay, this week I'm expecting. Okay, let's go through with them now. Okay, just okay, let's start with gold. Right, gold, like I said, gold is basically this what we call it, this non-commercial, right, which is the green line at the below, right? The market is very much going stay sideways-ish. So that means they are not buying, but they are not selling either, right? Just now I already mentioned that already. The gold, this whole sell down is caused by Powell, right? Powell talk about inflation, talk about not cutting the rate. The whole thing is swing down. So tonight we have a Powell speech. So gold will be very affected by his speech as well. So all the war is happening, all those things happening. If Powell change the way he talk, right, or maybe I'm no longer raising the rate, or maybe I'm going to cut the rate, all this kind of thing, the gold will really fly. Okay, so depend on the Powell tonight. All right, so let's see how is it. All right, this on gold. I'm not really 100% so bearish, so I'm just watching it closely. All right, so I already explained to that already just now. And silver also a little bit quite similar. Actually, silver is actually even better than gold. All right, so the market is pretty much on the high side. All right, pretty much on the high side. So I think the market will likely to go up higher. All right, better than gold. So if the gold go up, I think silver will go up even more than gold. All right, so this is this one, and another one is crude oil. All right, crude oil I have been bullish. All right, I have been bullish, and I have a position. And today today, since the crude oil have already touched my, touched the resistance level, so what I did was I moved my stop loss to broke even, right? So I have a long position on crude oil, and now I'm just holding it, basically. So let's see how the crude oil behave. I am still bullish on this. The only problem is they are at the resistance. So just now, remember my resistance theory that I always present to you, right? Market never go one way. All right, they have to so-called they need power, right? So they have to go up, go down a bit, then go then go up, go down a bit. So you see, if you look at it here, hang on, so I will move it away first. So we got 1 2 3 4. This is the fourth time that they are trying to break this 102 level. Can you see that? So I believe they were, they will break sooner or later. All right. So so you can see they will break sooner or later. So my thinking is that maybe after today, now Trump talk a bit like okay, everything okay, right? But sooner or later Trump will talk something else again. Then I think this is where the market will break up higher. The crude oil will break up higher. Okay. So crude oil, I'm still pretty bullish on this guy, and it's just that we are currently at the support, so please be careful a little bit. Okay. This on the crude oil. Okay, since you guys want to know BTC, let me talk about BTC a little bit here. All right, BTC, we are at the support. You see my arrow? Yes, you can see here we have we have a support level that they are trying to touch. So this one need to hold pretty well. My suggestion, do not add BTC very aggressively yet. Okay, so potentially bullish or not, we have yet to see very clearly. All right, as of right now, basically BTC at the support level. So if you already have, let's say if you have a crypto position and we are in the drawdown or you're losing some money, don't put petrol into the fire. Okay, don't add position. Do you got what I mean? Don't add position, because BTC, if any bad news come in, they can break this level, then we are really going to be screw ready. All right. So BTC, where is the next level of they can go down to? They can go down to $58,000. All right. So I mean, don't add unnecessarily. All right. We need more proof of bullishness. So you see, they have already $63,000 level. They got 1 time, 2 time, and we are almost now at the 3 time. All right. So if the market knock the level so many times, it is not a good sign. Okay, so now we are in the 3rd time of knocking it, so please be very, very careful. Okay, on this one. So BTC, my suggestion, you can choose not to sell, but don't add position. Okay, so this on BTC. All right. Okay, what else do you want to know? Okay, now we are back to a bit on the US, this guy. Okay, so I still believe it is going to go higher. All right, so I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna go to this level, right? It should retest here. All right, 23,430. So currently it's 23,420. So we are talking about another 15 points. All right, they can go up another 15 points easily. All right, so they maybe really retest a little bit higher level. All right, same thing. Do not short. All right, just that you need to be fast in, fast out actually. Okay. All right, so this on the US market, and gold, like I said, I'm bullish on this. And of course you need to watch on tonight what Powell is speaking. Always remember, market is driven by fundamental. So this Federal Reserve is one of the big boss in the fundamental. All right, so they set the tone of the rate cut decision, rate high decision, all kind of stuff. So we need to pay attention what he speak. Okay, So on this one, yeah, I think I'm a bit bullish on dollars, a bit bullish on gold, I mean. All right. And let's talk about news. What else do we have? Okay, see what. Okay, maybe we can ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Today we have. Speak. What can we expect from him after Nimura talk about just talk about the Fed cutting. Okay, so I just asked ChatGPT to okay. So they are trying to do some, because what Powell speak on the FOMC, yeah, he talked about rate pause. So what he say? Expectation like a white cut entirely, more likely slightly hawkish lean. Okay, more hawkish than expected. Okay. Not confident. Focus on inflation. You see, you can see a lot of things that you can learn from what he speak on here. Okay, the thing Nomura. I think I spelled wrongly. Let me see on the. Nomura, Nomura. Sorry. Yep. Okay. You see, the Nomura say they're gonna cut rate 2 times, right? So that was a little bit of new information that came in that was causing the market to a little bit buoyant. All right, so now market is a little bit getting confident that Powell will be talking about potential rate cut or tone down his rate pause decision. So that's the reason why market is going up a little bit. Okay, so like I said, where can the market goes to? They can goes to here, right? 23439, all right, 23440 level, this kind of stuff. So I think sooner or later the market should go there. Shall we short or not? No, not at all. Okay, we are not seeing any price action bearishness, nothing. All right, so shorting is really not really on the card right now. Okay, so same thing, you want to long, maybe you want to wait for pullback and stuff like that. Remember just now we waited out, you see the during the opening market go to 412, but we wait until it goes until 80 plus, so it's almost 20 plus point we wait it out. Okay, so this is how we make money. Sometimes waiting can help you make money. All right, so that was this one. So this is Powell speak tonight 10:30 Singapore time. So what else do we have? I am in the process of uploading the our weekly institutional positioning. Maybe in future I will merge together with this. All right, so let's see how it's go. All right, and let's talk a little bit crypto. All right, since we are talking about crypto, let's look into the Ethereum. Ethereum also just like a Bitcoin, we have a very big sell down, and we have a very big sell down, right? Then it's bouncing on the throw the ball to the to the floor like that. You see the bounce, and you can see it's a good thing that the bounce is getting wider, right? If let's say the market is supposed to be bearish, you are supposed to see like bounce first time is big, then after a while they will start to every bounce is smaller, then they will break. Okay, so this This is a typical classic downtrend bounce, right? But you see for this case, the bounce getting bigger. So it's mean there's some support coming in at the low end. All right. So I'm expecting market to at least maybe they close the gap. All right. So close the gap like a 2,500, 2,600, this kind of level. All right. So let's see how it goes. I think crypto, you need to be patient a little bit. Okay. It's not in the trend, but it may move into the potential bullish direction if possible. All right. So this week, what am I looking at also? Let me share with you what I am looking at this week also. Let me load it up. Of course, the first one is crude oil, right? Not here. Hang on. Just give me a minute. The first one is crude oil. All right. I'm expecting market to go up higher, and actually it already break out already. So we are at the support. Maybe we need to wait a while. Maybe there's some news or anything, you know, like example, US invade lah, whatever. Then this guy will fly. Okay. This on the crude oil. Another one is natural gas. Okay, natural gas I have been bullish for quite some time, right? I'm sure you know. All right. The only thing or only concern I have is that you see the natural gas haven't closed this gap up, right, from $2 to $2.40. All right. So whenever things happen like this, right, you need to be careful, because out of no reason market can drop like nobody business and they just close the gap only. So I am not adding position. All right, I'm not adding any new position because there's a potential that market will likely to go lower. All right, so this is on natural gas. And another things that I'm expecting to really go up is potentially those corn now, those kind of stuff. All right, so can you see that corn? You know, if a person trade based on the price action, he's in for a potentially in for a problem. You see, we have such a very strong bearish candle. Can you see that? And if a person just follow just based on the price action now, what he will be thinking, oh, market going to crash already, right? But what happened in the reality, that was the low of that period. You see, since then market really start to recover, right? So now we are on the another side. So whoever shorting the market are already lose money already. Okay, so like I said, it is driven by fundamental. So I'm expecting this guy to really be getting more and more bullish as well. All right, if you look at the structure closely, so you see this level is where a lot of fighting going on, right? Then they go lower just to hunt the stop, right? So what gonna happen in my opinion is they're gonna use this like as a support to bounce around, and sooner or later they're gonna go up. All right, just give me a minute. So typically I'm looking the market will likely to go up higher on them. All right, it's just that we need to pay a little bit of attention. All right, yeah, on this. All right, so the crude the corn lah or the soft commodity will likely to go higher in my opinion as well. All right, so pay a little bit of attention to it. All right, I'm watching them quite closely. All right, previously another one that I always like to talk is sugar. Okay, sugar, I took a profit one round already. Let me see. One round, very big profit. Nice one on this guy. Hang on. Hey, what happened to sugar, man? Not this one. Okay, maybe I show you with another feed. Okay, so Okay, sugar have been been depressed for a long time. You see, they are almost the lowest since 2020, right? So in my opinion, what I'm seeing right now is sugar will likely to rise up higher as well. All right, so I already make some money on this push up, so I'm waiting for another round. Okay, trading is, they don't really change the direction often. Always remember that when you're in the trend, is governed by certain fundamental player. They don't really go up or go down immediately. They don't really go up or go down just like that. You have, let's say you're in a downtrend. Of course, even in a downtrend, there will be an up move, right? So you have to ride slowly. All right, you have to ride slowly. So what I'm expecting, I think now we are in the uptrend, right? So they're just ranging in only. So I think sooner or later, what they're gonna do, they're gonna do this kind of stuff, in my opinion. All right. So sugar is stay on the uptrend as well. I'm just waiting for another round of push to the upside. Okay. So this on the sugar. What else do we have? Yeah, this on the sugar. And soft commodity, I'm a little bit getting bullish-ish. All right. Okay, when we talk about other forex pair, don't try to do forex too much. All right, because like for example, just to show you, like, okay, maybe I write for you. Let's say British pound, US dollars, right? Basically, they are the same type of instrument, actually, right? They are all fiat currency, right? It's of course, British pound is issued by England, US dollar is issued by US, right? Okay, depend on their central bank, right? Their price may be up and down, will be a little bit different, but they are not really that fundamentally different. Okay, so it's like I would rather trade like gold. I'd rather trade like a commodity, because you are totally pairing the totally different products, right? For example, like gold is priced in the US dollar, but gold have nothing to do with the US dollar, right? Gold have no relative or no similarity with the US dollar, correct? So when the market move, like in this case, gold go up mean gold go up and US dollar come down, right? Or if the gold go down mean gold go down, US dollar come up, right? So this kind of because they are two different, the up and down is very significant. If you go and trade something that they are almost the same value, no point, because market will do nothing but a big range. Okay, so that's why I'm not really so big a fan of like trading forex, actually. All right, which is good. Forex is okay. I mean, for sure, not say no good, but they are. If you know how to pair them nicely, there are other products that can help you make a lot of money. Okay. So now just back to US market. Okay, as of right now, I'm expecting US market to go a lot higher. All right, I mean, I don't know, maybe until tonight, right? And out of sudden Trump will talk about fighting again, then maybe the market will crash again, right? But like I said, just for today takeaway, I just want you to monitor this level. All right, why? I already explained to you already, right? So you can look for a long, right? You can look for a long, as long as let me draw that for you. Drawing in the book map is not that great, but at least as long as this level is not really broken to the downside. All right, so you can look for a long as long as this level is not really broken to the downside. Okay, so one thing I cannot say that, okay, will it go up from here or not, will it pull back a bit or not, nobody know. But put it this way, as long as this 23250 around this region is holding, you better stay with the long side. Okay, or I would rather stay with the long side. Okay, provided if the market start to drop, right, then what will happen? Then we have another side of story, right? This zone will become a resistant, right? So only then we will talk about potential potential bearishness from there. You got my point, gentlemen? Okay, so since we have a lot of buying coming in, if the price ever go there to retest, I think there should be another set of buyer to support this, support this level. Always remember that if there's any big volume coming in, like what we see here, they will defend the level if the price reach there again. All right, So always remember that. So I will be watching this 23250 level very closely. No break, no sell. Okay, so I hope today is a good session for you as well. All right, and then of course I hope I share some of the good points to you. All right, if you think I am doing helping in the way, maybe you can comment, like, or anything in the chat. All right, I don't really have anything much to say else already. For maybe today I will just put it like today I will just put it like a 1 hour screen, right? I will try to do it every day. All right, see how, if every day I have nothing much to talk, maybe I will do 2-3 times a week, for example. All right, okay. Yeah, you see now they are going to, just now I remember I mentioned going to 3.9, right? Yeah, they are going there already. All right, so stay on the long side, stay, gentlemen. All right, I don't really see any immediate things to be bearish about. Okay, so and tonight will be, I think you see just touch 3.9, right? Yep, tonight will be another things that of course US wake up, you see we just hit our expected TV level again. Okay, yeah, so tonight will be another story. Of course we need to see what the Trump, all these fellas speak about. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. All right, I see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, yeah, I still need to finish up my course book for my new course session as well. Right, if you're interested, stay on the Telegram group. I will let you guys know. All right, okay, then this way I will be sharing with you all in detail for sure. Okay, okay, bye bye for now. All right, that's it for today. All right, I see you guys tomorrow. All right, let's hunt again tomorrow.